Web3.tv.
Hello everybody and welcome to Crossroads. My name is Chhatoshi.ai and we are live here at Turkey, Istanbul. Web3 TV, shout out to everybody. And today, get ready as we give you real conversations, no fluff, and just fresh insights from our builders, devs, visionaries, and shaping the Solana ecosystem and beyond. And get ready, we've got some amazing lineup for you guys. And let me call in our first guest, Mr. Fatso Reina. How are you today? Please welcome from Apta.
Hi, Christy. Thank you for having me on here.
How are you today? How's your day going?
It's been very busy, but very insightful. A large variety of different people here, devs, marketing people, BDs, so very insightful.
How's the event so far? How's Crossroads? So you flew in all the way from?
Yeah, so I came from the UK, Cambridge, and it's a very exciting event, I think. Lots going on, lots of energy, so it's good to see.
Okay, so just a bit background about yourself. Yes, you were studying in Cambridge, right? And tell us more about it.
Sure. So my background is I did my undergrad at the University of Cambridge in engineering. And after that, after to toot my own trumpet, doing quite well at the course, I went on to do my PhD at the Machine Intelligence Laboratory in Cambridge itself. And while doing my PhD, the focus of my research was on the area of NLP, natural language processing, and specifically to do with question answering, generation, and assessment, which kind of underpins all this modern technology that everyone's talking about. So I was kind of in the hype of LLMs before it became a hype. Besides that, I also had some experience working as a researcher at Meta, where I was part of the language understanding and relevance team, where I was looking at how we can make something we call text embeddings, basically a mathematical representation of textual information, more efficient. Because this is a very large cost for companies such as Meta, which have tons of textual information from Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, as you can imagine, across the different products. And now I've co-founded a company with multiple other co-founders from my lab. All of us are PhDs from Cambridge, which we call Apta, and we build domain-specific co-pilots.
That's interesting. Can you please tell us more about Apta and what do you guys specialize in?
Of course. So I touched upon it very briefly. So what I mean by this concept of domain-specific co-pilots is that we believe that generalist systems like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, these large language models, are excellent language models. But at the end of the day, they are language models and not capable out of the box of deriving very deep insights in niche domains. So if we consider a specific domain, we believe we can do far better in that specific domain, extracting deep insights using natural language for users. Because we kind of highlight three limitations for out-of-the-box systems. One is lack of access to specialized agents, so domain-specific agents, lack of access to domain-specific data, and finally, high latency if you want to derive these deep insights. So these are the three issues we believe we tackle at Apta by building domain-specific co-pilots.
That's a very wonderful company that's happening. So from building the Apta, what is the main challenges that you guys had and how did you guys overcome it?
So to be completely honest, the main challenges probably are always technical. So to give a very technical example, the way our system operates is that we have a natural language question which comes from the user. And this question is passed through our LLM layer. And the LLM layer is responsible for routing this question. So this is kind of the ears of our system, which tries to derive the intent of the user. Now the router has to route the question to an appropriate domain-specific agent under the hood. So we have a suite of different domain-specific agents. For example, we have, if I'm talking about the crypto domain, we have a Twitter agent, we have a web scraping agent, we have influencer validator agent. Now the way someone can ask a question is very nuanced and very encrypted often. So to correctly route this question to the appropriate agent is quite challenging sometimes, because if you route to the wrong agent, the user will not get the correct response at all. So that's probably the largest technical challenge that we have faced.
And you did it and you overcome with it, right? And aside from Apta, you are with Chhatoshi.ai. Mm-hmm. So can you please tell us more about Chhatoshi.ai and what's the story behind that?
Yeah, it's a great question. So the first domain that we have started building for is in the crypto domain. And so the crypto domain-specific co-pilot is what we've coined effectively as Chhatoshi. So Chhatoshi we're working with is as part of a broader team based in Dubai, based in the US, some in Lithuania, and various other parts of the world. And the idea of Chhatoshi is that, as you can probably tell from the name, is a chat-based crypto system. So it allows a user to use natural language to ask anything they want crypto related. So this can be very simple questions like, what's the price of Bitcoin right now? You can quickly get that information. Or you can ask more complicated questions which we enable. For example, can you maybe suggest some meme coins which are 80% down from the all-time high, but have been increasing recently or have been discussed recently on Twitter, and have at least a market cap of about 500 million USD. So this kind of complex, nuanced question, which is very challenging for generalist systems, can be handled by our system because of these bespoke agents. In this example I'm giving, there would be a market agent which is able to query over data to be able to answer this kind of question.
All right, and what inspired the creation of Chhatoshi.ai, and what gap in the market are you aiming to fill?
So I don't want to come across all noble and everything, but I think the idea is that historically, the crypto space has been full of a lot of misinformation, a lot of charlatans, a lot of scams. And what Chhatoshi is enabling is acting as a platform for true information. If there's somewhere someone can actually go and check the information someone's talking about, maybe you can validate the influencer. This guy's telling me to buy this coin, but how correct has the influencer even been in the past? We want to be able to answer all those kinds of questions. So if someone is going to be making an investment, especially a risky investment in a digital asset such as cryptocurrency, they should at least have all the information available at their fingertips, not just rely on what someone else says in a random Telegram group, but actually be based on various different pieces of information they can access very easily. And one point maybe to emphasize, a lot of this information could previously be easily gathered from someone who might have some technical skills or expertise. They might have programming skills to write SQL queries to query databases, or they might simply have experience. But we feel this should not be reserved for just that elite set of the user base who will profit the most from the situation, but should be basically open to anyone to be able to use normal human language to get the same insights.
Actually, I tried using it, yes, and I'm so excited for you guys to check it out and check what's up with Chhatoshi.ai. And aside from that, how does Chhatoshi differentiate itself from general LLMs and technologies like ChatGPT and Gemini?
Yeah, that's a very good question and very much on point. I think it's a question a lot of people ask because everyone's using ChatGPT. They're like, wow, it's incredible. So to understand the architecture of how ChatGPT and modern other agentic flow LLMs work, is they use a language model that interacts with external tools. These tools nowadays often are called agents, and hence why agentic flow. So, but these tools in like products like ChatGPT are generic. So the type of tools or agents they will be using might be web search agent, or they might have a calculator agent, they might have a Python programming agent, or maybe agents for handling different kinds of multimodal data. But the point to emphasize is that these are completely generic. So the way Chhatoshi differentiates itself is because we are bespoke to the crypto space, we are able to customize and design our agent for exact needs for our users. So like a very simple example of an agent might be a Twitter agent that we have, which tracks in the background which coins are being discussed the most on Twitter right now, which ones are being mentioned, which ones are likely to grow, what is the sentiment associated with them. So if someone asks a question related to Twitter, we're able to, with very low latency, bring up this insight by using our Twitter agent, which is a crypto Twitter agent specifically.
And I also tried it. Speaking of the stable coins, meme coins, and all that stuff, it's really accurate of what's going on with the crypto space. Yeah. So my next question is, how does Chhatoshi.ai combat misfunction and protect users from scams?
So I think at the heart of protecting users is trying to be as comprehensive about the information as possible. Because information comes from lots and lots of different angles. So if I once again was to compare against a generic tool like ChatGPT, if you ask a question like ChatGPT, is this token a scam? Yeah. The best it can do is use this web search agent and hope there is an article written by someone which explores this topic. In our case, we're not trying to give you superficial insights, we're actually trying to derive the insights directly from the data. So for example, one of our data sources might be a certain might be the chain data of that token on the certain blockchain, for example, Solana blockchain. And we would done various different metrics calculated from it. For example, are there is there sandwiches going on? Is it look likely to be a pump and dump scheme based on the different founders involved in that project? So by looking at the raw data, we have far deeper metrics available to be able to determine if something might be a scam, and hence alleviate the risk of there being any misinformation given to the user.
Thank you so much, Fatzel. And what are the future plans for Chhatoshi.ai in terms of features and capabilities?
So maybe what I'm most excited about is, maybe for those of you who are in the technical field, you would have heard of something called MCP. So in November 2024, I think, Anthropic introduced something called MCP, which was kind of like a standardization of how large language models can talk to external agents. And I kind of want to bring this idea into Chhatoshi as well, because everything we've developed so far has been our agents. But of course, there might be lots of other data sources out there which we do not have access to. And even if we make partnerships with those companies, they may not be comfortable giving that data and putting that on our servers. So what we want to enable is that other people can build their own agents with their own data, which sits on their own servers, and they just effectively interact with our Chhatoshi system using a standardized protocol. So I think if we were able to develop this kind of system, we have a win-win situation where we have a more comprehensive system which benefits from their data, and they also benefit because it allows users to use natural language to interact with the data or agent.
Wow, Chhatoshi.ai. I can't wait, guys. So, and my next question is, where can the people find Chhatoshi, and where can they download it and start to use it?
Of course, yeah, great question. So the easiest way probably right now is you can download it on iOS or Android. Just basically search Chhatoshi. It should be the only one. And there's also a web application. So if you just go to Chhatoshi.ai, you'll find the links there to both the web application and also to the App Store.
And how do you see Chhatoshi.ai in the next 3 to 4 years from now?
I hope it will be a growing community, and that the features that we develop are led by the community itself. It's been great so far deciding which features to build, but I think the best products are the ones which serve as customer base. So once this feedback starts coming in from the user base, that will really inform the next steps the most.
All right. right. So after Solana Crossroads, where are you guys heading to next?
So
Chhatoshi.
So the next destination for Chhatoshi is Token 2049 in Dubai, where I hope to see many people and once again present our product to all the different types of people who might want to interact with the system, from newbies to experienced traders.
Okay, and what do you think is the future of Chhatoshi.ai?
The future Chhatoshi.ai, I see it effectively as a platform where people can see it as part of their everyday life. In the same way now everyone uses ChatGPT and how most people have the app to quickly ask questions. This will be your go-to search engine for anything crypto related. So that's what I really see the future.
Thank you so much, Vatsal, Reina. And if you have any final message for our Solana fam right there, any last messages or anything?
I think it's a very simple message. Try the app, give us feedback. Good or bad, both are good for us.
Thank you so much, Vatsal. And Web3 TV, please stand out. More to come only here at Web3 TV. This is me, Krisa Tumuns, and stand by.
Thank you.
Web3.tv.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Web3.tv. My name is Krisa Tumuns, and join us here at Solana Crossroads, Turkey, Istanbul. And I am with the one, the only, from Solana Allstars, Argentina, Mr. Salwuki. How are you today?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm having fun so far. Actually, this is my second time here at Turkey, Istanbul. And how about you?
It's actually my first time in Istanbul, first time at Crossroads, so I'm enjoying every moment of it, trying to take everything in. Jet lag kind of caught up with me, so I'm a little iffy, but...
It's okay. So when did you arrive then? When did you arrive?
I arrived last night, but I traveled around 26 hours counting airports.
You flew in all the way from which country?
Argentina.
Argentina,
17-hour flight.
17-hour flight. It's fine, and you have a chance to have fun right here. So let's talk about you, Salwuki. Who are you before Solana Allstars?
So I've dabbled with a little bit of everything. I went from being a repair technician for tools, power tools, to owning a landscaping company, to working for a tech company. I worked as a salesman. The entire time I was dabbling with TradFi. I was a day trader for 10 years maybe. And then I got introduced to crypto. Immediately loved it. And the rest is history.
So I'm just curious about, you said crypto. So before Solana Allstars, how long have you been in the crypto space?
I can't remember exactly, but around 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
My little brother's actually there in the crowd. He's 17, and I onboarded him when he was 12.
Wow. So probably he got a lot of Bitcoins right there. I'm just kidding. All right, now let's talk about Solana Allstars and what's the story behind it.
So Solana Allstars is focused mainly on, I would say, 3 things: education, community, and onboarding. So I know education and onboarding kind of go hand in hand, but yeah, we are in 6 different countries, 4 continents, and we just do IRL events. In Argentina, we've hosted, I would say, around 50 events since we started 7 months ago. And we're creating a community, teaching people what a wallet is, what the blockchain is, and how to start your journey in crypto on the safest side of the spectrum.
Okay, interesting. So you're in the Solana Allstars since when?
I've been with Allstars for around 7 or 8 months.
So how's your relationship between Solana?
What do you mean?
I mean the Solana Allstars, and as you as a person, how's your relationship with it?
Well, I'm the country manager for Argentina. I obviously love Solana. I started out with Ethereum actually, and I dabbled with a bunch of different chains. The moment I saw Solana for the first time, one of my friends had 2 computers, and one of the solid wallets, the old school ones, and he transferred $1 from the first one to the other one, and I just saw the speed. He got $1, and I immediately fell in love with Solana. It was not a speculative asset anymore. It was real technology. It was real applications. So I immediately started getting into it. Then I started to see how the community started developing around it. The whole, it's not as prominent anymore, NFTs and everything. Absolutely fell in love with every part of Solana.
Okay, speaking of community, what is the main mission and vision of Solana Allstars?
It's actually super complicated, but quite simple. We want to onboard the next billion users to Solana. That's as simple as it gets, but as complicated as it gets as well.
Yeah, but Solana Allstars. So what do you think, what makes Solana Allstars stand out from all the competitors?
I think most competitors are geared towards people that are already in Solana. They have some sort of experience, they're devs. We are targeting people that know nothing about crypto and they want to learn. And what better way to start out than with Solana? And it's a very personalized experience. Since it's IRL events, we actually get to talk to people, answer their questions. If they have any questions, they can reach out, we can chat. So it's very, very personal.
Okay, and what do you think is the future impact of Solana Allstars in the ecosystem?
I think we will onboard the next billion users to Solana.
How many users we have right now currently?
How many users have we onboarded?
Yes.
Oh, it's hard to say for a fact, especially because you can't really track through wallet activity.
I know.
I have 60 wallets at least. So
60 wallets.
It's hard to
60
say.
wallets. I'm gonna check his wallets later. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, what is the next big thing for Solana Allstars Argentina?
So for Argentina, we've mainly focused in Buenos Aires, the capital. And we've done, I would say, 90% of our events in Buenos Aires. This next month, as soon as I get back and take a couple of days to adjust to the jet lag, we're gonna expand as a team to 5 different cities next month.
Okay, after Solana Crossroads, Where are you heading to next?
My
Going
next
to-
one, I believe, is Cordoba, Rosario, Chascomús, Mar del Plata.
Wow, a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna be busy next month.
Okay, so what else? Where can, in case people might get interested about Solana Allstars, where can we catch you guys or any?
We're very active on socials, so if you're in a country where we have a presence, you can definitely reach out, go to an IRL event. Our calendars are available on socials. But if you're not in a country where Solana Allstars is available and you want to maybe start your own branch of Solana Allstars there, you can definitely reach out to George or Thep, and that's the best way to go about it. If you just want to learn about the community, we also host online events. So people from around the world can join. We host them in English, Spanish, Turkish. I'm sure there's some other languages there that I'm missing.
Okay, I wish I could join your events too as well, especially when you go back to Dubai. If you will go to Dubai.
Oh, I'm not. I have to. I have a mission in Argentina.
All right, okay. So I have one last question. So what do you think is the future of Solana Allstars?
The future of Solana Allstars is mass expansion, mass onboarding. So I think Solana Allstars right now we're in 6 countries, like I said. I think we're gonna drastically increase that number, and we're gonna target a lot more people. Create the biggest. I think we are already the biggest IRL community of Solana in the world. We're definitely the biggest educational organization in the world when it comes to blockchain. So I think that's just gonna accelerate.
Thank you so much, Sawulki. And any last messages for our Solana family today?
No. Just keep using Solana, and if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out on socials to me or any member of the team. That's what we're here for. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sawulki. So please do stand by for our next guest, only here at Web3.tv.
Web3.tv. Web3.tv. Web3.tv. Web3.tv.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Web3 TV. My name is Chhatoshi.ai, and right beside me is Mr. Tony from Bad Chain. How are you today?
Chillin', what's up?
Good energy, guys. We've been talking a lot a while ago before the commercial. So, how's everything going so far?
It's tight, yeah. Like super cheddar vibes. Anything Solana related is always fire. And yeah, I mean, Istanbul's popping. Like I was here maybe like 7 years ago, and now I'm like, damn, it's so bougie. But yeah, it's a super chill time. So enjoying it. So many Solana homies here. So many amazing protocols and people here. And yeah, the people of Turkey love crypto. Like they live for it. So anytime I'm in a country where people are about that life, I'm about them too.
I'm actually excited about talking about Bad Chain, but before anything else, I would love to know and get to know you more. And before Bad Chain, who is Tony?
Oh, he's a nutty MF. Yeah, so I'm originally from Northern California, and I've worked there in the Valley, New York, a bit in the Middle East and Europe throughout the past 10 years in product and go-to-marketing strategy. So I moved out to India at the start of last year and founded Cutoff. Cutoff is an esports prediction market on Solana. Became a super team member, became the White Baba, and now...
What do you mean by White Baba? What is White Baba?
Yeah, so it's nutty. Like I just made this video. It was for Diwali, and also like coincided with Halloween, where I dressed up as a Baba. And then ever since then, all my bayas and bahens, it means like homies in India, started calling me the White Baba. So it just kind of stuck. Yeah. And then when I joined Bad Chain, they were like, "Will you be the Bad Baba?" I was like, "Oh, word, I'll rip it. That's what's up."
Okay, wait, Baba in our country or in Dubai, especially because we're based in Dubai, Baba means father. Could you be my father?
Oh, it's like some Star Wars-ish.
I'm just kidding. So now let's deep dive about Bad Chain. So could you please tell us more about Bad Chain and What's the story of Bad Chain?
Yeah, Hundo P. So Bad Chain started from the team at Pyth Network, which is a white label quest platform. But we really wanted to take things B2C, and so Bad Chain is a layer 2 SVM. It's a meme chain, it's a roast chain, it's about product discovery, so bringing awareness to other projects on Solana by memeing and roasting them to death. And for our users, we bring them a lot of rewards and earning opportunities if they engage with those roasts. And we also have a lot of like unique functions. Like you send a wallet from wallet A to wallet B, and then it goes to your ex-girlfriend or somebody random, but you earn a raffle ticket for doing so.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. So
you're like, I'm not sending anything to my ex.
so you want me? It's like when we roast you or something, we get an award. Is that correct?
Yeah, totally, absolutely, and that really helps projects to, optimize their user experience, learn about themselves, learn about how what people genuinely think about them on a real level. So yeah, Bad Chain is about like bringing the fun back to crypto, and when you think about it, like there's thousands of meme coins out there, there's thousands of chains, but there's no bad chains or meme chains.
Yes.
So yeah, we're flexing it. It's tight.
All right. Okay, so what inspired the creation of Bad Chain, and what gap in the market are you aiming to fill?
For sure. So I mean, I think the part of it was based on like the meme coin, era that like I think we're moving through now. I mean, it still might come back hot, but I think a lot of it was through the memes, and then also just trying to provide a lot more awareness to like fire legit projects that are cooking. Besides like, oh, let's just rip like this random like poop coin. What how that was like a big hype, but we just know so many fire founders and really dope projects on Solana. Through Super Team, through all of our connects in Solana. So we wanted to bring them a lot more awareness, and we thought the most dope way to do so would be to roast, to meme, and just like have a sick time with our homies and just chat it up.
And how's the relationship between Bad Chain and Solana?
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very interconnected. We build like the SVM on Solana, and all the projects that we work with are on Solana. So yeah, I mean, we're like very native to Solana, and a lot of the rewards come back to Solana itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's innately tied in with the Go chain.
All right. Now, what makes Bad Chain unique? I mean, what sets it apart from all the companies that also have the same field or industry?
'Cause it's bad. No, but
why does it feel so good? So good to be bad.
I knew you were gonna do that. I literally tweeted something like that earlier.
Really? I like that song,
yeah,
though.
it's fire. It's fire.
Alright.
But yeah, I mean, beyond being bad, yeah, it's about memeing, roasting, but doing that to actually bring advocacy to other projects and bring awareness to them and help them cook, so we can all cook together. So.
Yes, interesting.
Not lechon though. We're not cooking lechon out here.
And my next question is, what do you think is the future impact of Bad Chain in the ecosystem?
For sure. I mean, I think we have a unique opportunity to work with a plethora of other projects and just bring them a ton of, eyeballs, which will hopefully bring them traction. It'll help them iterate on what they're currently building and be able to, get further adoption through that. So I think the future is very bright. We just raised $1 million, and yeah, we're absolutely looking to reward users as much as we can as well. So yeah, we're super stoked to really bring this to market. We're still in alpha right now, so we'll go to mainnet in the next month or so, and yeah, then we'll truly cook.
And I'm just curious about this, and I always ask this to the people I interview with. What during building the Bad Chains, what are the challenges that you guys had, and how did you guys overcome with that?
For sure. I mean, a lot of technical bugs, trying to you're routing a transaction from A to B, it goes to C. No network is used to operations like that. So yeah, I mean, we're doing robust AlphaNet testing right now, and there's a ton of things are breaking like left and right. So I think the biggest thing is like getting things right from a technical standpoint and really honing in on what sort of rewards and benefits users are actually like be engaged with and like tap into. But beyond that, it's really about like creating a fire community that's like okay with roasting as well. So yeah, it's a lot of it's like still in like our own product discovery so that we can, you know, bring product discovery to everybody else. So.
Interesting. What can we expect for you guys? I mean, Bad Chain in the next 3 to 4 or 5 years from now?
Ooh. Who knows what we're doing tomorrow? 5 years? Damn, bro.
So how do you see Bad Chain in the next 3 to 4 to 5 years?
All right, well, let's take it month to month. No, but I mean, I see us being one of the go-to places for projects to get discovery on Solana. You know, and I see us having a lot of unique functions to bring users a ton of rewards and benefits for engaging with, you know, different Solana dApps. And yeah, I mean, Bad Chain to the world.
Are you guys open for collaborations or partners?
Oh yeah, Hundo P, we're super open.
Okay, guys.
Let's
So,
cook.
what do you think is the future of Bad Chain?
All right, ask me again. You ask the audience.
I ask you already. Okay, I ask, what do you think is the future of us instead? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so do you have any last words for our Solana fam right here?
Solana's the GOAT, but Bad Chain is super tight and it's sick. Check us out.
Thank you so much, Tony. I hope you get a lot of insights from him. Please do stand by for our next guest. And this is me, Krista 2 Moons, only here at Web3.tv.
Sick.
Web3.tv. Web3.tv.
What is up, Web3 crew? And we are back here at Solana Crossroads, live from Turkey, Istanbul. And I am with Mr. Leo Wang of Access Protocol. How are you today?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Like, so many people coming to Istanbul, like, despite of the earthquake. So grateful to see all of the Solana people here.
Is this your first time to here in Turkey, what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. Yeah, and the food is also amazing.
So until when are you going to stay here?
I'll be staying here till Sunday, and I'll going to Dubai for the token.
Oh, interesting. So I might see you there then.
Yeah.
So before anything else, before we talk about Access Protocol, who is Leo Wang?
So I'm the APAC lead at Access Protocol. So before coming at Access, I was also a venture partner in a Hong Kong VC. So specialized in like research and like maybe investment and also go-to-market strategies.
Okay, and then now let's talk about Access Protocol.
Cool.
Access Protocol, when you say Access Protocol, what is that?
So Access Protocol, we are actually the largest content monetization layer on Solana, been in the space for like almost 3 years. So we have more than like 5 million USD being staked on our protocol and more than 260K users as well. So we are for media, for creator, for subscriber, and for all users. So we place like the pay-to-go model, the traditional way. We make staking into a better way to how to monetize content. And it's been very successful. And like we have a very good relationship with Solana. And also thank you for the chance today being interviewed by you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leo. So what makes Access Protocol stand out from all the competitors, if you guys have?
Sure. So talking about competitors, so actually we don't have like a direct competitor. So you can see us like a Web3 version of like a Patreon. But Patreon, you need to bond your credit card there, and we always think that like staking your credit card for a long time is bad, because you never know like when you have to pay again, you may have like the credit card failure as well. But if you are using like a staking version, staking model, it's a much more different way. So you can unstake anytime, and staking allows you to earn yield at the same time while you are also unlocking content, the rewards from your favorite creators. So this really makes us a very like popular and also keep on a long-lasting revenue for the creators and also for the subscribers. So we have a broad range of the partners as well. We have around like more than 310 of the creators. All are top tiers, all are very talented. So like talking about like the partners, we have like Wu Blockchain, CoinGecko, Foresight News. Those are the most trusted source, and they also have a creator pool here as well. So you can come here to check out.
How is the relationship between Access Protocol and Solana? How did it start?
Yeah, it's been started for a very long time. So of course, like my CEO, built a relationship first.
Yeah.
So look, me myself, I'm more closer with the Solana Foundation in the Asia side.
Okay.
So like every time when they have some conference, when they have some events, they will also invite us to come there to have a panel or have a keynote to speak there. So yeah, our relationship has been very close. So super excited to meet the team in Dubai, the big event there.
And then what do you think is the future impact of Access Protocol in the ecosystem?
Yeah, so we have been keep on attracting a lot of the users, artists, or like the researchers keep on coming on board. Since we are a tool that allow people to like strengthen the connection between the creator and subscribers. So a lot of our users actually come from a Web2 base. So it's actually bringing more of the normal people or people who doesn't know about crypto to Solana and start using, learning crypto for like the Solana chain as well.
Yes, for the people who doesn't know what crypto is,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Education and all that stuff. And aside from, Access Protocol you just launched, you were talking about it a while ago. It's about Access Intelligence, right?
Yes,
so
indeed.
can you please tell us more about it?
Yeah, so Access Intelligence is our big point like this time in Crossroads. We're also launching like the MVP, the demo here. So Access Intelligence is like our no-code like platform for you to launch AI agents for yourself, for your friends, or like for your company. So like imagine being able to deploy agents like within like 5 minutes, and you can get the most accurate and also the like at the moment time the most top tier, top trusted source of the data like CoinGecko, Foresight News, and you can use that data for your own agents. So it's not like ChatGPT. So a lot of the AI agents like, okay, you chat with a bot and then you get an answer. But like ChatGPT, you can't get the accurate answer from like the real-time BTC price. You can't know about, like, you can't distinguish between the source is true or not as well, because it's coming from a very cloud basis, from the internet. But for us, you can just select the choice of the source that you want. Like I can just choose like CoinGecko and Foresight News. And all of the data coming from is also from those data as well. So like if I ask about the Solana price, it will give me the instant price from the CoinGecko. So everything is much more trustworthy. And for a person that if you are into crypto or you have a cabal or so, it's very important to get the real-time source of news. And yeah, so creating an agent very easy and bringing the monetization layer to the crypto users and also the agents.
Yes, it's actually true that we really need to get the real-time thing,
indeed.
during these times. And another question is, why is Access Intelligence a game changer for the way we consume and monetize content today?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we see it's like agents are the next consumers, and they are like faster, multilingual, and also customizable. So it's a very like a game changer because you yourself can create your own agent. You can set a tone for it. You can also set what kind of things, the topics they can say or they not say. And for a normal user's perspective, it's actually like minimize a lot of the extra time for them to doing research of stuff. Like every day, if I just come over the news and I have to scroll down what I want to read or what I want to know, it's actually a waste of time. But if I can have an agent, it's just like automations. It pop up what the top 10 news I have to know about this morning, in the afternoon, or at night. And whenever it has some like keywords I want to know about, it will also pop up the news that I have to know. So it's a full automation of agents, also created by the users. Like you yourself, you can create your own agent as well.
Yes, awesome, awesome. And what makes Access Protocol differentiate from traditional content platforms or marketplaces?
Yeah, so like the agents we can't see out there can be having a marketplace for agents. But right now, like for Access Intelligence on our Launchpad, after you create your own agent, you can also put it on a marketplace, put it on free or put it on a subscription basis. So people can use your own agents to do their own stuff too. So like we talked with like Foresight News, they are really interested about that. They will build their own official like AI agents very soon based on our product. And users can, like they not even know that they're using the Access Intelligence. It's like using their own brand or stuff. Our agent is only like a platform, is a tool for them to make it much more easier, no code, and they can get the much trustworthy source if they want, yeah.
Yes, and one more. How can how can someone from zero technical background start using Access Intelligence or support their favorite creators on Access?
So support the favorite creators on Access is like we have a hub. So there are so many like amazing creators there. So you simply just connect like your Phantom wallet, Software wallet, or just Gmail via tip link. So it's very user friendly. So you just stake the minimum amount of tokens and you can unstack anytime. But once you stake, you start generating the yield. Like we have a 30% APY for more than 2 years, like has been sustainable as well. And then like you can, despite of unlocking the rewards from us, you also unlock the rewards from your creators that you want. So like if you subscribe to a new source, you got alpha, you got research. If you subscribe to an artist, you got artwork, or like some like behind the scene work as well.
I can see that it's actually user friendly then. So after Solana Crossroads, do you have any upcoming events or anything to promote?
Yeah, like Dubai, like the token tour for 9 days, like where we're heading next. So I'm sure that there will be a lot of the talents, also amazing people to meet there, and hopefully have a great time as well.
And what do you think is the future of Access Protocol?
Yeah, so we will be fully like able, the whole world of users, also different region of users, to launch what they want. Because right now, like data source, we choose from the most top tier sources like the media, also like CoinGecko. But the next step, we will allow the KOLs or others like content creators as well to put their own data, to put their own information there. And people can also use their own other source to create their own agents. And for agents, it can be like multilingual. Like I speak Chinese, I speak English. I can create an agent only speaking Turkish. But it's also using my knowledge, using my data to like transfer it to every regions.
Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you, Leo Wang. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm 27.
27. Oh, yeah, still young. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. And do you have any last message for our Solana fam right here?
I think like Solana is keep on like progressing, keep on improving as well. So like it's a good price to buy Solana right now. So yeah, it's like we love Solana so much. So thank you so much.
Oh yeah, and if you are open for collaborations, then how they should get in touch with you guys then?
Yeah, just
how
go
they can reach out to you.
Yeah, just like follow Access Protocol, and also our product name is also Try Intelligence. So you can also follow it on Twitter as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Leo Wang. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys. We still have another guest coming up, so please do stand by here at web3.tv.
Web3.tv. Web3.tv. Web3.tv.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Web3. My name is Chhatoshi.ai, and we are still here live at Istanbul, Turkey for Solana Crossroads. And I am with Mr. Chop from Pyth. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thanks for having me.
How's the event going so far?
So far, it's been fantastic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
So is this your first time in Turkey?
It is, yes.
How's Turkey?
I adore it. I am a Turkish and Middle Eastern food tragic, so I'm in heaven right now. I'm going out to dinner with a community member straight after this, actually. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's been fantastic.
Good. So is this Pyth's first time in a Solana event?
No.
No. So you've been partnering with them since a very, very long time.
Yeah, Pyth actually works across multiple, 100 plus different blockchains, so
Yeah.
not Solana specific, but we have very close ties to the Solana ecosystem.
All right. Now let's talk about you before Pyth. Who is Chop before Pyth?
For Pyth, I am
What were you
a
doing?
curious and capable individual just looking to make my mark in an industry that I really find fascinating and interesting. I love being online and being involved in communities and have done since I was a kid. So I guess getting involved in Web3 community as a profession was quite a natural progression from what I did as a child and as a teenager growing up. And I found myself working in Web3 full-time about 5 years ago, and haven't looked back since.
Yes. And for those who doesn't know, Chop is actually the community lead of Pyth. And now let us talk about Pyth and what do you guys specialize in?
So Pyth is dedicated to bringing the price of everything on-chain, so bringing the price of assets in the Web2 world and in the Web3 world on-chain and making it available for anybody that wants to use that price data for whatever they may be doing. Our aim is to get the price of as many different assets on-chain as possible to facilitate the creation of new and exciting DeFi protocols or anything else anybody can come up with and create.
Awesome. And as a community lead, and how would you explain the value of proposition of Pyth Network to someone new to crypto?
So I like to explain the value prop for the Pyth community to people as being having something for everybody. As opposed to joining a community of a chain, we are not maximalists in any sense of the word. We are here for everybody. Any chain's success is our success. We want all chains to succeed, and therefore you're not limited to what you can and should be engaging with within the Pyth community. If you are curious about Web3, then the Pyth community is a home for you. We're not keeping anybody to say, we're not saying that anybody has to be a member of this or that, or they have to be maximalists. You can just be a curious observer and you can enjoy. Pyth can provide an open doors for anybody in the Web3 ecosystem.
Okay, and how do you encourage community participation in discussions for both Pyth's protocol update and participants?
Have as much fun as we possibly can, be a bit weird, and be as educational and open to new ideas as we possibly can. Help people build their own brands and help people learn and understand as much as they possibly can about Web3. We're here to support people throughout that journey as much as we can.
Okay, and I'm really excited to check Pyth as well. And let's talk about Pyth. And what do you think how does Pyth stand out from all the competitors? I mean, what sets it apart from all the companies?
Our speed definitely is probably our biggest selling point, but also the breadth of integrations that we have. So Pyth is available across 100 different chains and increasing. We'll get data from a whole range of different Web2 companies, such as banks. We're currently working with Revolut, Cboe, Jane Street, bringing all of their proprietary data on-chain for people in Web3 to access. And we have a list as long as my arm of data providers and publishers that publish to PythNet. and have 400 plus applications in Web3 accessing and using that data and bringing it to the broader Web3 ecosystem.
And you've been partnering with Solana for how many years now?
At least the past 3 years.
How's-
A very long time. So PythNet is essentially a fork of Solana, and we have launched with Solana initially, and we have very strong ties to the Solana ecosystem more broadly. Pyth provides the majority of price feeds to applications on Solana.
So it's like you're one of the OGs in
You
Solana.
could say that. You could say that. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think is the future impact of Pyth in the whole ecosystem?
That's a good question. Facilitating and enabling as much new ideas and new use cases on-chain as possible. You can only do that by giving people the data to use and providing that in a timely and efficient manner, and then allowing builders to build whatever they can dream of. And it's our job to provide as much data as we possibly can so that builders have no excuses when it comes to saying, we don't have this data available to us and therefore we're unable to build X, Y, and Z. We want to be able to say, we have that data for you. Please go ahead and create the new amazing things.
All right, I can't wait to Pyth as well. So what do you think is the future, or what will be the future of Pyth for the community?
The future for the community is hopefully a really robust and strong framework for people to get involved in Web3. I think the Pyth community is a really great base camp, let's say, for people looking to explore the Web3 ecosystem. It is really it's full of really open and welcoming people who are happy to help educate and facilitate your growth in Web3, regardless of what chain you're on or regardless of what dApp you may or may not be using. I think that's our biggest and strongest selling point. And for Pyth more broadly is to just get as much price data on chain as possible. We have currently just under 1,500 price feeds available, but we are adding more and more to that pretty much every day, and getting more and more data publishers on board, both in Web 2 and in Web 3, and having more and more dApps connect to Pyth throughout.
Yes.
So if you're in Web 3, there's a very, very good chance that you've used an application that is using Pyth data.
As a lead community of Pyth, I actually asked this for all the people. What is the biggest challenges that you overcome, and how did you guys, face it?
Big challenge is finding people that share the mission and understand what we're trying to do. But it gets easier and easier. The more people we find that are dedicated and show conviction and that are curious in Web3, the more people we're able to find. So I've like to say that I facilitate community members and to grow community members' knowledge to the point where they would be able to take my job if they needed to. The more people I have in the Pyth community who are capable of stealing my job and putting me out of work, the better. And I think we do a really good job of
well, I guess you are, because
Exactly.
nobody could steal your job. You how many years
Yeah,
you
I
have
hope
been
that nobody steals my job, but I do love it. But I think we do a really good job of that.
Okay, so after Solana Crossroads, do you have any upcoming events? Where can we guys catch you?
Yes.
Literally. Yeah.
Not me personally, but members of the Pyth team are going to be at a whole range of events throughout the year. Not only members of the Pyth team, but members of the Pyth community. So there will be events in Lisbon later in this year. We have team members going to Token 2049. Community members will be at that, and also Sui Basecamp, and a range of other events throughout the year.
Yes, and if our viewers want to check out more about Pyth, then where they can
Pyth.network is the website, or you can search Pyth Network on Twitter and follow the links to the Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're very open and welcoming, so if you want to learn more, just jump in there and ask, and somebody will be more than happy to help you out.
Thank you so much, Chop. Any
My pleasure.
last message for our Solana fam?
Find yourself a community that values and appreciates you and your contributions, and enjoy yourselves. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thank you so much, Chop. It was nice talking to you. Once again, this is me, Chris at 2 Moons. I hope you get a lot of insights from him. More to come. And we have another guest. Be right back here at web3.tv.
Thank you.
Web3.tv. Web3.tv. Solana.tv.
Sound check.
Check, check. Meow.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And we are still here live at Istanbul, Turkey for Solana Crossroads. And right beside me is Mr. Den from Chunky. He's the founder of Chunky. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be here in Turkey. I was here for Istanbul a couple of months ago, so trip to here and amazing. Food's amazing. Coffee, tea.
Coffee, tea.
And the best part, not biased, but there's a lot of cats, and you can just pet them all in the streets.
Yes, actually, we have a lot of memes in Solana and their cats. So
Yes.
before anything else, before we deep dive into your company as a founder, let's talk about yourself and who is Den before Chunky?
So Den, that is my Web3 name that I go by. It's really Danks, but after going to a lot of events in person, people would call me Den X, but then it just kind of turned into Den, so I just go with that now. But yeah, so I've been in Solana for the last 4 years. I've worked for various other projects, some other meme coins, and then after going to so many events and seeing other people with projects, I was like, I want to make a staple in the Solana ecosystem. So I got together with some of my friends and we made Chunky.
Just out of curiosity, since you are with Solana for quite a long time right now, and I just want to know, are you into trading of meme coins as well?
Yes,
Yes,
and that
definitely.
was that's
Yes.
one thing that really got me into Solana was meme coins and NFTs. But as far as meme coins, I think there's a big difference between when you got into them. Like since I've been
know.
into Solana for a while, meme coins weren't as popular as they are now. So I think now there's like we can timestamp it between like pump fun and pre-pump fun when it comes to meme coins.
I hope you'll answer this question. What is your biggest win?
My biggest win?
Yeah, during trading in your Solana.
I think it was Bonk airdrop. So Solana, I think, was around like $10, $20. We had just went from what, 250 all the way down. FTX crashed. Like everything was just not looking that great. And then Bonk came out with their airdrop for Christmas, and I remember getting it and
Skyrocketed.
well, it wasn't like at like first, like I think a lot of people were very speculative of like what this was, and the more I was doing like looking into it, I was like, some people were selling what they got for holding NFTs and stuff and just being in the ecosystem. I doubled down and I bought like more after I got the airdrop, and I remember I made a decent amount on that. So I would say that was probably like my best trade, even though it wasn't really a trade because I got it for free, but I doubled down and it ended up paying off well. And then also and that's the one thing I love about Solana and what keeps me here over any other chain is the more you use it, the more you get rewarded, not just like at events, but because I used a lot of platforms, I actually got they had Streamflow with Bonk, And at all-time high, I think it was worth around like over 100K. Obviously, I didn't hold it till that long.
Did you sell it?
So they gave you a bunch, and it was like you got half of it up front, and then the other half vested for a year. And the half I got up front was like 1,500. I was like, oh, free money, like I sold it.
Yeah.
But then you were forced to hold the other half, and I was like, well, I'm not going to touch that. I didn't, and I think like when it unlocked, it was around like 30, 40K, and then Bonk hit its all-time high, and then that's when like the whole airdrop itself, and I was like, I could have made more, but it was still such a good play between the first airdrop and the stream flow thing. So Bonk was very giving, and I like Bonk for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice story behind that. And let's talk about
Chunky.
Chunky. What's the story behind this little stuffed toy right here?
So Chunky, he's a fat cat, and
a what?
a fat cat.
Okay,
That's
a
like
fat
that's his thing. He's just the fat cat on Solana. So when you think about it, like especially when we made Chunky, everybody was making dog derivatives. Like obviously we had Doge, there was Bonk, there was Whiff, there was Samo. I used to work for a meme coin called Woof, but everything just and meme coins was dog, and we were like nobody has a popular cat coin. And me and one of the other founders, he's got I think like 3 or 4 cats. I've got like 8 cats. And one thing we know, like cat people, like we're cult-like. You meet people that are cat people, they're very loving of their cats, and everybody likes a fat cat. So we felt that was something that would be very relatable to people. And that was kind of our, idea for a meme coin, because it was something like fresh and new compared to just like the dog coins that were oversaturating the market.
Yeah, I'm actually interested about the story of Chunky, and I think you love cats, right?
I love cats, yeah.
You have cats.
I have 8.
You have 8 cats?
I have 8 cats.
Oh my God.
I have a lucky cat tattoo, and I have a Chunky tattoo as well. So I'm a big cat person.
So what does Chunky do then? I mean, what do you specialize in?
So I mean, I think there's a good point in like a meme coin to where there's a territory where you turn into like a utility coin if you try to do a lot of like DeFi stuff or like airdrops farming. Well, not airdrops, but like just like a lot of incentives using like other applications, which isn't a bad thing. Like it's a good thing, but I think the core of the meme coin is just a good meme, funny content, always just out there pushing just to make you laugh and enjoy. And like the core of it is building a community around the coin too as well.
And what do you think is the future impact of Chunky in the community, in the ecosystem?
So I think for Chunky, and like one thing about making the plushie, because as well too, like even before Chunky, I've always been like a big plushie collector. I have like a bunch of Pokemon plushies and just other like random ones. So when we made Chunky, I was like, we have to make a plushie. And the merch guy, shout out to 527 Sensei. He's the guy that does a lot of our merch. He has a lot of connects. Like our plushies are made by some of the same people that do like Disney plushies. So that's like quality-wise, compared to like some other ones, the quality is really good on it. As far as like softness, a lot of the details, he's got little magnets in his hands so he can hold stuff. You can give it some character with life. But yeah, I think like a lot of the core of Chunky is based around the plushie and having it so it's like even if you're not into meme coins, you could enjoy a Chunky. And one thing that we've seen a trend with since making the plushies is a lot of our holders will be like, I love Chunky, I bought a plushie, but then our kid loves it. And I found that a lot of kids really resonate with Chunky and they just like the plushie. It has like a good character to it. So I think that's something definitely going in the future that we've kind of been aiming towards, to get Chunky on the shelves, but more kind of geared towards kids and have like some like little like YouTube animations. And that's like one thing we've been doing called Chunky Shorts, and it's like Chunky getting into like little like funny situations, so like 30-40 second clips, and it's like him starting off just doing some funny stuff, and then something like we're going to promote through there. So I think it's going to be a good direction of trying to grab like a new market share of like audience.
And it's currently on its what market cap right now?
Right now, we're at 1 million market cap. Our highest was, I think, like 50, 60 million. And obviously with, a lot of meme coins taking a hit,
Yes.
We were affected too. But I think at the end of the day, regardless of, if we're at 1 million, 100 million, billion, it's always the same to me. Like I'll always be out here. I've been doing this for almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
So in meme coin terms, anything longer than a month is like a year. So being able
Well, it's
to
okay then.
show up to every event, especially like the major Solana ones, and even just having other people that hold Chonky plushies taking pictures, showing me around the world. It's really nice and like wholesome to see on the timeline. So I think eventually the price will catch up with what
It depends.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it depends.
yes.
So that's why you are here, guys. Check out
Yes.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Okay, so what do you think is the future of a Chunky then?
I think I want to have a really strong brand with Chonky. Not only just with the plushie, but with the merch and just like the core idea behind it of like kind of just like good ethics, funny meme, strong community,
Yes.
and a really strong just like brand where other people can use it. Maybe we've had some people like put him in his game, and I'm just like, yeah, if you want to put in your game, feel free, go ahead. Like you can use the IP, I'll give you whatever you want. You need animations, you need drawings, I got you covered. Like the more he is integrated into other things, then it's more eyes. So
Is Chunky a boy or?
yes. They're-
Because I cannot sense what.
No, he is a boy.
He's a boy.
I've seen some where people will put like bows or stuff, and they'll say like chunkette or
Yeah.
something to make like a girl version, or but.
But you're open for collaborations, right?
Always
it's good
open for-
if
yeah.
you guys create something like all of the meme coins that is cat and
Cat,
Solana,
dog,
right?
it doesn't matter. Like I think like even if it's a different blockchain or anything, I think it's good to just collab and work with other people, because at the end of the day, like the community wants to see that you're active, always doing stuff, getting collaborations, partnerships, and just kind of spreading the awareness of Chonky.
Thank you so much. It was nice
Pleasure.
meeting you, and nice meeting Chunky as
Chunky.
well. Where can we see you guys after Solana Crossroads?
So next week I'll be in Tokyo, and we have a couple of little
Tokyo.
like collabs I'm going to do with some friends, and then we have. I won't be at Accelerate. I'll be doing a wedding, but. We have a special something will come out. I guess I can say it because it's coming, but we partner with Raposa Coffee, and they're a popular like brand within Solana for the coffee. And we have a fate latte that has like chonky art on it. It's really cute.
Okay, so we'll see you guys in Tokyo then.
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
so much. So do you have any last messages for a message for our Solana family right here?
Yeah. You never go broke taking profits. That's the most important thing. And always just have fun. Don't overthink things.
Thank you so much, Dan. It was nice talking to you.
Pleasure.
And this is me, Krista 2 Moons, and that wraps it up for us here at Solana Crossroads, Istanbul, Turkey, and massive thanks to all the speakers, guests, and to all the people who's watching us right now. Thank you so much, and keep building, keep connecting, and we'll see you around the rest of Crossroads. And this is Krista 2 Moons. See you again on the next episode of Web3 TV. Bye.
Bon voyage.
Can I have chunky?
Web.tv.